Hello everyone, welcome to another video of data science series. I am Sarvesh and today we are going to discuss what is explanatory data analysis, why we use it. Now what is exploratory data analysis? Exploratory data analysis is a crucial step in data science. In the process of data analysis, we require visualizing of data so we can better understand the data. Simply, in this step, we visualize the data using bar graph or other charts to test hypotheses and other assumption based on those hypotheses. IDEA helps in understanding underlying structure of data and provides insights to us about the data. In this step, EDA provides us insights of the data we will be we would have neglected. But by the visualization of data, we can explore these anomalies and etc. Now, we will be discussing these topics in our video. How to construct a bar graph with overlay using Python and how to construct contingency table. What is contingency table in Python? How to construct histogram using overlays in Python and how to perform binning based predictive value using Python. Before diving into the code, we must know what are these terms. Binning. Binning is a data pre-processing technique in which we group smaller number or bin interval in or intervals. This helps us to analyzing process to make faster. For example, as you can see, the original data is 23, 25, 30, 28 and 30, but the bin data is 20 to 30 and 20 to 30 again. So we can make sure that there are two or more than two value initialized in between 20 to 30 and again 20 to 30. As we can see, there are three values. Now what is contingency table? A contingency table, also known as cross tabulation table, is a type of table used for statistics purpose by which we can get the frequency of variables to better visualize the data, and it shows us number of observations that fall into each combination of those categories. We will be further understanding these topics one by one by the following code. You can see in the following code we have imported pandas library, numpy library and plt module of matplotlib package, Seaborn and sklearn library. We have this function is important to us, kbeans descriptor. It will give us beans. Now, first, this is our sample data in which we have defined five categories and assigned two values and each individual values to the data to each category. Now we have created a data frame using pd.dataframe from pandas library. Now here's our first task, bar graph with overlay. Is first let me run the code and you will understand better from the output. Now this is our bar graph and we have defined each category A, B, C, D and E. These are our values on the y-axis and category on the x-axis. Now let me understand the code to you each line at a time. Now we have defined the figure size and bar width, the width of the each individual bar. Index. Now, as you can see, we have imported numpys as np, the alias. Now, np.arrange length data frame category. In this step, we are arranging the category of data frame based on their values. Now we are plotting the bar of values 1 and 2 by the matplotlib package or module. Now we are plotting category on x-axis and values on y-axis as I previously shown in the graph. Now the title, we have bar graph with overlay as you can see here, and the categories on x-axis and the values on y-axis, and we have arranged them by the values of their by the value 1 and value 2. Suppose if I make it 50 and rerun the code, you can see the value of b has risen and it is 50. So that is a bar graph with overlay. We are overlaying value 2 and value 1 by the plot. We had a function called show by which we can show the plot as you can see in following output. Now what is contingency table? As I previously explained, the contingency table will be further explaining with the output of the program. Now this is contingency table. As you can see, it is not formatted as you have now. Contingency table: purchase, no and yes. Gender, based on gender, male and female. Female have not purchased and one female have not purchased and another male have not purchased. But purchase category in yes, we have two female have purchased and one male have purchased, as we can see by the following input. A data frame consists of male, female, female, male, and male. As we can see in the input of our code, there are two males and there is purchase status of each individual person, either male or female. By this we can see yes, no, and yes. So by which we have assigned contingency or contiguous table to our data set. Now how to plot histogram with overlay in Python. We have created a a data histogram by numpy module and we have assigned random range to it. Okay, as you can see, random number 1000 which will be further understanding in our histogram. So this is our histogram. We have transferred our data frame into the define or def city data frame city variable, and we have now plot figures. We have given the figure size 10 by 8. As you can see, the height is 10 and the width is 8. Further, we have plotted the histogram by histplot function data.hist. As you can see, this is this variable. We have written KD is equals to 2, color blue. We have find the color of the histogram and the label of the histogram. I can change label to anything. For example, and if I run the code, as you can see, histogram with ammo and histogram with overlay, we can define the topic or the title of the histogram in following section pd.title, and we can give same x label and y label as we have previously given in bar graph by plotting plot x label dot y label. Now we are again showing the histogram by dot show command as we have previously shown the bar graph in previous example. Now binning based on predictive values. Now we are binning the following. First, let's take a look at our input. We have categorized in our set features and we have generated random 100 values, empties of random range, and target between 0 to 2, and we are doing it over 100 iterations. As you can see, it will scrape. Now we have defined a variable data frame bin, and we are storing our data frame or data bin of this line into the data variable df bin by the data frame. Now we have created our data frame. Now we will use discretizer function as we have imported from sklearn library. This will give us discrete bins. Now we want number of bins, 5 bins, and we define n bins equals to 5 and encoding to ordinal and strategy quantile. You can further learn from the Web3 school about the binning and types of binning. Now data frame bin feature fit transform data bin. We have initialized the bin. Wait, as you can see the bin data, and we have created features from it. Feature 7.747438 and bin feature equals to 3.0. Now bin is a it can be a range or a float number. And now Now in this step, we are visualizing the same bin data. First, we have to again initialize figure size 10 by 6 and plotting the data. We have given the color green and binned feature and define KD equals to true. Now we will be labeling the X and Y axis labels. Now we have labeled that binned feature and frequency. And the title is binned feature histogram. Now we will join all of this data using dot legend command and show by plot.show plt.show command. As you can see, this is our histogram distribution. On the left, on the y-axis, we got frequency and the value. And as we define 0 to 100 by skipping 2, wait, uh, as you can see, this is 100, which will be the our target range. And we will be skipping by 2, each 2 means each 20. As we can see, the h value is 20 in this. The h is the difference or the continuous interpolation between frequency. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you understand this topic based on code example. I have a request. Please copy the code and execute it yourself to understand better how to plot graphs and visualize bin data on predicted values or how to plot bar graph. Thank you for watching.